Ever since I was little, I was always in the kitchen with my mom or my grandma. My grandma's from Mexico, so I was always in the kitchen with her, also learning how to make a queso fresco from scratch. We would milk the cows, and I did tamales and all that, and ever since then I always loved cooking. And I did expect certain things, but some of the things that we're learning, I didn't expect them, and I'm glad I decided to go forward with the program, because I was actually working in a restaurant already, and I decided to come for the actual degree to do it, get it here.
Well, because it's a wedding cake competition, and I felt like, I think everything has to be a whole component versus just that. The background, it needs to all blend in together. I want you to walk up to my cake and feel like you're going to cut your wedding cake.
Here's how you can retrieve your Del Mar College student ID, username, email, and password. Step 1. Go to delmar.edu and click the drop-down menu if you're on mobile, and click WebDMC. If you're on a desktop or laptop, you can find the WebDMC link at the top of the page. Step 2. Click the Don't Have a Student ID or Username, Get Them Here link on the left of the page. Step 3. You'll see 2 fields that you'll have to fill out: student ID and date of birth. For the student ID portion, if you don't have one, put in your social security number. Step 4. Enter your date of birth in the field, and then click the Submit button. Step 5. Read through Del Mar College Computer and Network Resources Statement of Acceptable Use, and once you've read through it, click Accept. Step 6. Save the student ID, username, college email address, and the PIN on the page. Your PIN is your temporary password. Thank you for watching. Let us know what the next how-to video should be in the comments.
Well, it's always good to come back to my roots and come back here and, get to show my experience, all the techniques that I've learned in my past, in my career. It's been 20 years since I've been here. Chocolate is pretty versatile, and so I really want to show different applications and how we can build showpieces, and then just kind of bringing that structure together, and they get to see all that, in a short period of time. For me, showing this to the students, they're the future. They're the next chef's going to be next stepping in line. So it's good to show them this stuff, because hopefully they'll take that step and just want to push themselves and make themselves a better chef, a better cook, a better person, and hopefully that they want to push themselves as well too. And this is why I want to do this, because I just want to let them know I was a student too. I was in their shoes at one point, really quiet. I never said a word back there in the back. Like, I would just be looking. But I was like, I really want to do that. So, that was perfect, So I always push myself during my career, and I just like to share that knowledge, that what happened in my experience and just how I did it, I think those are the key elements to being successful in this business, and just learning, that's what I did, so.
While the COVID-19 pandemic has fundamentally changed the learning environment at Del Mar College, our #1 priority continues to be the health and safety of our students, employees, and guests. Everyone entering our campuses is required to follow strict protocols designed to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Del Mar College adheres to guidelines established by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, as well as directives issued by the federal, state, and local governments. Here's what we're asking of those who visit our facilities. Prior to coming to campus, everyone is asked to take personal accountability for their health and the health of others by conducting a daily self-symptom assessment. Anyone showing symptoms of the virus who has tested positive or has had close contact with someone who has COVID-19 should not come to campus. Once on campus, everyone must practice social distancing. The CDC reports that limiting face-to-face contact with others is the best way to reduce the spread of COVID-19. This means keeping a space of at least 6 feet between yourself and other people, or about 2 arms length. We also ask that you limit using elevators, walkways, and hallways as much as possible, and be sure to use marked entrances and exits. Secondly, wearing a face covering is required on our campuses. This can be a face mask or a cloth covering. According to the CDC, cloth face coverings can slow the spread of COVID-19 and prevent people who may have the virus and not know it from transmitting it to others. If you don't have your own face covering, we will provide one. Prevention hygiene is our third major protocol. We ask that everyone wash their hands frequently and use alcohol-based sanitizer when soap and water are not available. Avoid touching your face, eyes, or nose, and please cover your mouth when coughing or sneezing. Finally, it's important to limit gatherings and meetings while on campus. Meeting remotely should be a first option. If that's not possible, limit the number of participants in face-to-face meetings, practice social distancing, and provide a remote option for those who can't attend. These health and safety protocols can be modified at any time depending on changing conditions. Although access to our campuses is restricted, our physical facilities staff are regularly cleaning and disinfecting classrooms, offices, restrooms, hallways, and all touch points. Del Mar College will continue to take all necessary precautions as long as there is a risk of COVID-19 spread in our community. For more information on our health and safety protocols, visit us on the web at www.delmar.edu/RTC.
What's up, Vikings? We are back again for another virtual registration rally. I'm your host, Stev, and right with me is our friend, the favorite Viking of Del Mar College, Valdar the Viking. We are excited to invite you here again, and we know that times are difficult and things are a little strange right now. However, we want you to know that Del Mar College is open. We are here, and we are here for you. For the first time, actually, since COVID began, we are here and we are inviting anyone who needs help registering to come to the Harvin Student Center here at the Harvin Center or the Coleman Center on West Campus. Now, how can you access your virtual assistance? Here's how we can help you. Just watch this video.
It's time to register for fall 2020 classes, and we're making the process as easy and safe as possible for you. There are 2 ways to register, online and with virtual assistance. If you need help registering, we've got you covered. From August 10th to 28th, we're offering virtual assistance at the Harvard Student Center on the East Campus and the Coleman Center on the West Campus. Both centers will be open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here's how virtual assistance works. Sign in to Viking Virtual Line one of these ways. With the Viking Go app on your mobile device, on the web, sign up in person when you arrive or call 698-2014 and someone will assist. Students going to the Harvard Center should arrive at the south entrance, accessible from Kozar Street off Ayers Street. After signing in, wait in your vehicle until you receive a text to come in. Students will be required to wear face coverings at all times. We can provide a face mask if you don't have one. When you receive a text message, proceed to the directed station to meet virtually with a student service representative. Only the student who is registering may enter the building. If you need further assistance, a staff member will meet with you at a designated area. When you're finished, exit the building at the designated exit. Rest assured that health and safety protocols will be closely followed throughout the virtual assistance process. Remember, register early to get the classes you need. The fall semester begins on August 24th. For more information, log on to delmar.edu/registration.
All right, so what else can you expect from this virtual registration rally? Well, today
Hello, Vikings. My name is Sarah King, and I'm the coordinator of recruitment here at Del Mar College. And we just want to let you know that we are still open and ready to assist you to register for this fall semester. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys some really useful websites to help get you started with your journey at Del Mar College. When you visit www.delmar.edu, click on New Students, and scroll down just a bit to the Apply button. And here you'll find our full admissions checklist for all of our incoming students. That includes students who are first time in college, those who want to come back to Del Mar to finish their degree, or are transferring in from another institution. And when you click on the drop-down arrows, you can see all of the admissions requirements and all of the documents that are needed so that you can start your journey with us at Del Mar College. We are still accepting admissions applications through appliedtexas.org. This is a free application. There are no essays, there are no recommendation letters, there's no fee to apply, and we do receive them very quickly. So visit appliedtexas.org. We are also offering the TSI remotely and in person, and you can register online at www.delmar.edu/TSI or click this link when you log in to the new student page. If you are 22 years old or younger, you do have to submit the bacterial meningitis vaccination, and we are accepting that via email, in person, or through the mail, and I can show you how to do that in just a few minutes. We will also need official transcripts from your high school, and we're also recommending that you have your campus send that electronically. If you are a transfer student and you're coming in from another institution, we also recommend that you submit that electronically directly from your college to Del Mar. This is how you can submit your documents. We are accepting them electronically via email to enroll@delmar.edu. As you saw in our previous video, we're also open in person for you to come in and drop off your documents, or you can mail them in at 101 Baldwin Boulevard, Corpus Christi, Texas 78404. We are here to help you. We're ready to assist you with your journey at Del Mar College. So do make sure that you submit your documents as soon as possible, as classes begin on August 24th. Also, you're welcome to check your admission status. You can see the hours that were open at www.delmar.edu/registration, where you can also meet with representatives from admissions, financial aid, our IT department, so you can get your Del Mar ID number and things like that. Our next available representative is going to be talking to you about advising, and that is going to be Bradley Moore.
Hi guys, my name is Kayla Lopez and I am the Financial Aid Outreach Coordinator here at Del Mar College. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, a lot of the common questions that we have been receiving in the office is it too late to apply for financial assistance? And I can tell you it is definitely not too late. So what I'm going to do right now is share my screen with you so I can just show you where to go to get started. I know a lot of people have been emailing and calling in saying, hey, I need to do my FAFSA. Where do I go? What taxes do I need? And so we can go over all that good stuff right now. All right, guys, so you can already see my screen. So this right here is the studentaid.gov website. So what you're going to do, if you have never completed a FAFSA before, you are going to click on Start Here. What that's going to do is prompt you to create an FSA ID and password for yourself that you will be able to use pretty much throughout your educational journey. every time you renew your FAFSA, you will be using that FSA ID and password to log in. Now, another really important thing to note, you do have to renew your FAFSA every single year. So, for example, a lot of you guys are now doing or have already done the FAFSA for 2020-2021 for this upcoming school year using 2018 tax information. Now, after October 1st, the application for 2021-2022 is going to be available, and you will be able to complete that using 2019 tax information. So you guys definitely, like I said, it's not too late. You still have some time, and also keep in mind that you will need to renew that for next school year, which would be fall 2021. Still a little bit of ways away, but just don't forget that. Now, another thing that I want to show you guys that would be an awesome resource is the financial aid webpage on Del Mar College's website. So best way to get here, if you start off on our homepage, which is delmar.edu, you will be able to go hover your mouse over the Viking toolbox, click on financial aid, and that is going to bring you to our financial aid services webpage. Here is pretty much a list of just important information that you guys can read up on, whether you're a first-time Del Mar College student or a returning student. Also, if you have any forms or documents that we are requesting, you can go ahead and click right here where it says Forms and Other Documents. Open that up, and it's going to take you to a list of forms for financial assistance. We are the 2020-2021 year, so a lot of the forms that we are requesting are going to be found right here under this page. So, let me see. Alrighty, guys. So, just a couple of other things that I want to kind of mention for you. So, I know that we are going to touch on that here in a little bit. We do have Miss Sarah King who's going to be going over some more information, but just a heads up that it's really important for you to check on the status of your financial aid. Make sure that everything is good to go. Make sure you are doing all of the requirements on your financial aid checklist because tuition and fees are due right around the corner. That deadline is coming up. It is next Wednesday, August 19th, and I'm sure we're going to mention that again throughout this rally, but just a heads up for you guys to make sure that you are staying on top of things, that you're reaching out to us if you do have any questions. You can contact us via phone. We have our email, all of our contact information. I'll go ahead and share that with you guys before I pitch it over. Is on our webpage. If you need to submit documents, another super common, or I guess frequently asked question that we've been getting is, how do I submit documents? So you have a couple of options because we want to make it as easy as possible for you. So you can email the documents over, you can fax them over, or you can mail them over to us. Either option is fine. Please make sure to include your student ID number on the form, if it's not a form that's already requesting that student ID number, so that we can get the form, log it into our system, add it to your file, and try to get you awarded or get your aid ready to pay out as fast as we can. Now, another thing that I'm going to go ahead and mention that I always mention, but just want to make sure, if you guys are calling us, let me go ahead and share my screen really quick, and then I'm going to pass it back over. Let me see. Okay, if you guys are giving us a call, you can reach us by calling. If you're looking to speak with a specific representative, we do have all of our phone numbers right here. If for whatever reason somebody doesn't answer, please leave a voicemail with a good callback contact information so that they can get back to you. And another option you guys have, if you're not sure who to call, you're kind of just looking for financial aid in general, you can call 361-698-1200. That is the Del Mar College switchboard. Ask to speak with financial aid, and they will be able to transfer you to an available representative. Alrighty, guys, so that's my little wrap up of financial aid. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back to Miss Sarah King.
Thank you, Kayla. And hello again, Vikings. Mr. Moore joined us, but there was some technical issues there. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about advising. So once you've applied to Del Mar and you've submitted all of your documents and completed your financial aid requirements, you're now ready to meet with your advisor. An advisor is the person on campus who's going to see you through from the very beginning to the very end. We assist you with choosing the right classes for your program. For our programs that require a secondary admissions process, for instance, our health sciences programs, we assist you with that process to ensure that you're doing everything that you need to do to not only get into the program, but to graduate on time, and also to make sure that you're taking the courses that you need, not just for your program, but so that financial aid can assist you in covering those classes. So to find your advisor, it's actually very easy, and I mentioned the website before. It's www.delmar.edu/registration. And on this page, you'll be able to find information about our virtual lines that we discussed earlier today, the Prepare to Register, which shows you how to clear your holds, how to view your degree plans, and also your departmental advisor. You want to see the advisor of your major because, again, that's the person who's going to be with you throughout your entire program here at Del Mar. And as you click down the drop-down menus, you can see all of the different departments that we have here at Del Mar, and then the contact information for your advisor. Some of our programs do have embedded advisors, and those are going to be the first representatives that you want to reach out to. Within the Student Enrollment Center, we also have our liberal arts advisors, and you can find that under Outreach and Recruitment. So we do have a lot of options for our students. I do want to reiterate that, as Kayla said, tuition is due on August 19th, so you want to make sure that you try and meet with your advisor before that date. Know that if you're not able to get registered on the 19th, we will continue to assist you to try to meet your fall goals if you would like to start taking classes with us this semester. However, if you're able to come in or virtually meet with your advisor before that date, we do strongly encourage you to do so. Now that you've registered, you've met with your advisor, and you have your classes, it is time to pay. So our hope for our students is that you complete your financial aid process. And you do, as Kayla mentioned, have to complete it the whole way through. You have to make sure that you accept your awards. The best thing to do for that is to log into your WebDMC account and click on the financial aid checklist, ensure that everything is there, and then click on the accept or reject awards to accept that aid. If you're not getting financial aid, we do also offer the Viking Pay link within your WebDMC, and that allows you to either set up your payment plan or pay in full. So if you're not ready to pay all at one time, we absolutely understand that, and we're here for you for that. So we can assist you with setting up your payment plan so that way you can make payments throughout the semester at a much easier rate than paying it all at one time. But I wanted to share with you one other really great thing, and that is our application for emergency aid, which is going to be opening up tomorrow. You're going to visit delmar.edu/scholarships, and if you scroll down just a bit, you'll click on the emergency assistance button. And here is where you'll be able to apply for emergency aid. So if you're not getting enough in financial aid, or if you're not able to pay in full, we strongly encourage you to apply for the emergency aid. And again, that application is opening up tomorrow. And one last time, don't forget, our fall tuition is due next Wednesday, August 19th. At 6:30. So do make sure that you try to meet with your advisor before that date, so that way you can get your tuition paid on time and be ready for the fall semester. A couple of other reminders: our bookstore is open, so we can assist you with there we go. Our bookstore is open, so we can assist you with purchasing your books, and we are actually recommending students reserve their books online and then schedule your pickup date. We also have all of our student services on both the East and West campus available for you, so you can come in during our open hours to meet with our admissions office, our financial aid office, the cashier's office, and we will assist you throughout the entire registration and enrollment process. Now, we only have a few more minutes, so do make sure that you're posting your questions in the Q&A. We will be answering them throughout the morning and throughout the day. We're also doing this again later on this afternoon, and you'll be able to continue posting your questions there so that we can make sure we answer any questions or reservations you have about coming to Del Mar College. And if you have any other questions about your enrollment, we do encourage you to email us at enroll@delmar.edu, and we can assist you in answering those questions. I'm going to go ahead and send it back over to Stev, and he's going to help us finish up our registration rally.
Thank you so much, Sarah. That was a lot of great information. Valdar and I are back. We are here live in the Harvin Student Center on the East Campus, and we are actually going to be having some of our staff here until 4 p.m. getting you helped registered and answer all your questions that you may have still. If you still have any additional questions, please do not hesitate. We are excited to answer those for you, and make sure you reach out to our enrollment team at enroll@delmar.edu. And before we leave you, we want to remind you that Del Mar College is open. We are here for you, and we are ready to help you achieve your dreams. So, if you have any other questions, make sure you reach out to our enrollment team. And on behalf of Valdar, myself, and the rest of the team here at Del Mar College, we hope you have a great new semester, and we can't wait to see you.
It's time to register for fall 2020 classes, and we're making the process as easy and safe as possible for you. There are 2 ways to register, online and with virtual assistance. If you need help registering, we've got you covered. From August 10th to 28th, we're offering virtual assistance at the Harvin Student Center on the East Campus and the Coleman Center on the West Campus. Both centers will be open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here's how virtual assistance works. Sign in to Viking Virtual Line one of these ways. With the Viking Go app on your mobile device, on the web, sign up in person when you arrive or call 698-2014 and someone will assist. Students going to the Harvin Center should arrive at the south entrance, accessible from Kozar Street off Ayers Street. After signing in, wait in your vehicle until you receive a text to come in. Students will be required to wear face coverings at all times. We can provide a face mask if you don't have one. When you receive a text message, proceed to the directed station to meet virtually with a student service representative. Only the student who is registering may enter the building. If you need further assistance, a staff member will meet with you at a designated area. When you're finished, exit the building at the designated exit. Rest assured that health and safety protocols will be closely followed throughout the virtual assistance process. Remember, register early to get the classes you need. The fall semester begins on August 24th. For more information, log on to delmar.edu/registration. It's time to register for fall 2020 classes, and we're making the process as easy and safe as possible for you. There are 2 ways to register, online and with virtual assistance. If you need help registering, we've got you covered. From August 10th to 28th, we're offering virtual assistance at the Harvin Student Center on the East Campus and the Coleman Center on the West Campus. Both centers will be open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here's how virtual assistance works. Sign in to Viking Virtual Line one of these ways. With the Viking Go app on your mobile device, on the web, sign up in person when you arrive or call 698-2014 and someone will assist. Students going to the Harvin Center should arrive at the south entrance, accessible from Kozar Street off Ayers Street. After signing in, wait in your vehicle until you receive a text to come in. Students will be required to wear face coverings at all times. We can provide a face mask if you don't have one. When you receive a text message, proceed to the directed station